I would say that this video contains spoilers, but the original version has been out since 1994, so if you haven't seen it by now, sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to Gabbing with Jessa. Today I'm going to be talking about another Disney live-action remake. Today we'll be discussing The Lion King. Like Aladdin, I had expectations going in, as everyone has had, because you grow up loving the animated version so much. It's just hard to get those expectations and realities out of your head. But I thought, maybe this one would be different. This is basically a shot-by-shot recreation of the original animated version. Like, at some points during the film, you could put up the animated version on one side and this version on the other side, and it would be the exact same thing, going from how the lions and other animals are moving, the words they're saying, even like the tone that they're going for. Some of it is just the exact same, a basic just recreation of the animated film. I mean, I guess it's not exactly copying if you're copying off yourself. Also, as we know, this isn't a live action remake, as all of the animals that are in it are technically CGI, but I thought that it just worked so well. I thought that all of these animals looked so realistic. I really felt like I was watching a nature documentary or something, just because of how real everything looked. And I thought that was absolutely beautiful. Jon Favreau and his special effects team have to get so much credit, because they just did an absolutely amazing job making this look so real. And I thought that was so cool, and probably the closest we will ever get to a live action, considering we can't really film animals singing and dancing and talking and stuff like that. Whether you thought the remake was needed or not, I think everyone has to agree with the fact that it looks absolutely amazing. These effects look so great, and these animals look absolutely amazing. And I mean, recently we have gotten a different, interesting version of some live action creations with animals, and well, I guess The Lion King could have been a lot worse. And with these amazing lifelike effects that you're bringing to this movie, a lot of complaints have been that you're not really seeing the animals give off emotions. They're not really doing the things that they did in the animated version. Like during I Just Can't Wait to Be King, the animals aren't stacking on top of each other. They're not really singing and dancing to the extent, or they're not really showing any kind of emotion in their face. And honestly, that didn't really bother me that much. I know that it did bother a lot of people, but this is a live action remake, and animals do not fully express emotions like we do. They also don't sing and dance the way that we do. And I thought that taking some of those sacrifices wasn't that bad of a choice for Disney, because if you're trying to be real and realistic, then that's what you're going to have to go with. Does it lose some of its Disney magic from the original? Yes, it does. But does that mean that's bad? No, I don't think so. Probably one of the most disappointing things for me, and not just me, but from a lot of people that I've talked to about this, was Be Prepared. Be Prepared was, and is, actually my favorite Disney villain song, and one of my favorite Disney songs in general too. And they kind of turned it into a slam poetry slash like slow rock spoken word kind of thing, and I just wasn't about it. I thought it took away from the original song, and as much as the voice actor I really liked for Scar, I was really excited to hear him in this. I know I don't blame him for Be Prepared, but I don't know. That was probably the biggest disappointment of the movie for me. But also, all of the voice acting in this movie is absolutely amazing. You get so many great people. We were able to bring back James Earl Jones as the iconic character of Mufasa, and he was so much fun. He did sound a little bit older in this movie than he did to the first one, but I mean, it has been nearly 25 years since the first one came out, so that's understandable. And then, of course, we have Beyonce as Nala. I thought that was a really interesting choice, considering Nala only sings one song and Beyonce's, known for her singing. But I still thought that she did a great job in this role. Donald Glover, I absolutely loved. I may or may not have kind of shrieked during his first lines or notes during Hakuna Matata. because he still owns my soul from Bonnaroo. I thought he did a great job too. I think he just went in there and had fun with it, and you can definitely tell. And that's all you want from this movie, just people going in there and having fun and just having a good time. Speaking of Hakuna Matata, Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen were definitely the stars of the show. They played Timon and Pumbaa respectively, and just like in the animated version, they were fun, they were silly, they were just chilling the whole time, and it was just so much fun to see the two of them work together. I thought they were so funny. They changed up some of the lyrics of the songs or some of the original words that Timon and Pumbaa originally spoke, but they were so much fun. I was laughing the whole time anytime they were on screen. It was so funny and I loved it, and I have to give credit to the two of them because they definitely stole the show, and you can also tell that they put a lot of their heart into this as well. There wasn't any super major changes to this story compared to the original. Like with Aladdin, they kind of gave Jasmine a different kind of character arc, but in this one, I mean, the major changes were how Rafiki found out that Simba was still alive. They kind of gave Shenzi, the female hyena, originally played by Whoopi Goldberg, they kind of gave her more of a leadership position above the other hyenas, which like I was fine with. Other than that, they didn't really change anything. I mean, it's not like they decided to not kill Mufasa. Spoilers, sorry. Or, you know, anything major like that. But they still changed it little bits and pieces here, just, you know, to give it something a little new. Was this remake necessary? No. But do I have any kind of problem with it coming out? No. I still think that it was a fun time. I still had fun in the theaters. I know my theater was mostly, because I went in the morning, it was mostly parents with their kids, but my friends that I've talked to who went at nighttime, they said it was mostly people in their 20s, 30s, like people who grew up with the movie and stuff. So I think it's definitely just a fun, enjoyable time for anyone. I was still laughing, I still was feeling things, and I just had a really good time. But of course, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys think and more in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But until next time, keep on gabbing.